Hello and welcome to Metaphysics. And today you're going to learn about how to remember and recreate who you really are. Okay? And who you are is infinite. And when you remember who you are, you can create any version of yourself. Okay? That is the key. Okay? You are an infinite being. You do not know who you are when you're born because you do not remember who you are. This is part of the process of how the universe works. Okay? You cannot create yourself if you already are that self, right? So, to give you a down home analogy, if you are already a bodybuilder and you built your body perfectly, then you cannot do any more bodybuilding because you already are it. In similar way, you are an infinite being and you are already created yourself. And if you do not uncreate yourself, then you cannot create yourself again or recreate yourself again. Okay. If you already are, let's say, an NBA star and you won a lot of NBA championships, you cannot become that because you already are that. Okay. You cannot be 6 feet tall if you are already 6 feet tall. Okay. You cannot, be an actor winning Oscars if already you're an actor. Okay. So you see, you already are all of these things in your infinite divine conscious state. Okay. All of these, states or experiences or creations are already created by the infinite creator or the infinite source or the infinite spirit or divine or God or I am or whatever you want to call it. Okay. The infinite has already created all of these in instant when the universe multiverse was created as part of the Big Bang. Okay. When you trust the universe, you can create who you are. Okay. But you should first know who you are. Okay. That is why I say it is first you remember who you are. I am remembering. Okay. When you say remember, you're becoming a part of the membership of God and divinity where you already are everything that you can choose to be or imagine to be. Okay. Imagination is the bridge that opens up the door for infinite possibilities. Okay. You are infinite being forgetting who you are so you can remember who you are by reimagining it and recreating it. Okay. You are recreating yourself anew in the next grandest version of the greatest vision you ever held about who you are. Okay. And this is the true reason for your physical life, or for your birth, for your existence, is to help God experience itself in physical reality. Okay? You are the infinite. You are the knowing. You are the being. You are something far beyond your mind, body, and soul. You are that which creates all of these things. Okay? And in your true state, all of these already exist. Okay. And these existences can be good or bad. Okay. And all we are now asking all humanity to do is to consciously create and evolve. Okay. You're constantly evolving through your through your thoughts in your mind, through your actions of your body, and through your imaginations of your soul. Okay. And if you consciously know that you're evolving, you can consciously recreate who you are into desired versions of yourself. Okay. You can have infinite versions and infinite versions of desired and infinite versions of undesired experiences. Okay. Have you ever wondered why God allows positive experiences and negative experiences, why you have failures and why you have successes, why you have arguments or with your family or relationships, and why you have challenges. You have successful relationships and unsuccessful relationships. Why you have successful jobs and why you have unsuccessful jobs. Why you have good experiences, why you have not so good experiences. The reason the universe does not judge, because the universe is an impartial, impersonal, infinite realm of possibilities. Okay. I'm going to give you an example. Okay. Today, there are two people. Okay. A small boy and a man. Okay. The small boy wanted to experience rain, so the universe created a rain, and the boy went into the garden in the nice, beautiful green grass and started dancing in the rain and called his sister to be with him. And both of them were playing in the rain with absolute beauty, joy, and wonder how God created such a wonderful, amazing thing as rain. Okay? It is an amazing experience. And now let's switch to the man across the street who is living in the same area where the kids are, but he's getting late to his meeting, business meeting, and he wants to, go fast to his car and drive fast to his meeting. But the rain interrupted him because now he has to take an umbrella, he has to take a raincoat, he has to take his car and, drive slowly in the traffic because, rain slows down everything. So this is his experience. The rain is a beautiful, magnificent creation of the universe. You can say it's a phenomena. That phenomena has no positive or negative. Okay. The universe just keeps creating infinite phenomena. Okay. And it is your perception and how you see it, how you experience it, is based on how you perceive it. Okay. Your perceptions create your reality or your experiences. Okay. And that man was creating a negative experience out of the same rain that a boy and his sister were creating positive experiences. You see, the universe does not judge. The universe is just is. Okay. It is infinite possibilities of positive and negative experiences. And when you know that, you can choose the positive instead of the negative. Okay. You can choose your life to be like a butterfly, or you can choose your life to be like a caterpillar. Okay. To give a down home analogy. Okay. You are the infinite. You can choose infinite states of being. Whatever you choose, you will not be judged because the universe does not judge itself. The universe is an impartial, infinite event or phenomena generating machine. Okay? Most of humanity has never understood the purpose of the universe. The purpose of the universe is to create infinite possibilities of contextual field or phenomena through which you can craft our experiences. Okay? And even the negative experiences, as what we call it, are required in order for us to have a contextual field of positive experiences. Okay, so let me give you an example. Let's imagine you go into Switzerland at a nice, beautiful vacation, and you are, and you go in summer, okay? And it's roughly, let's say 40 degrees, and you say it's a warm weather, and you go outside and have a nice, dinner with your family in a nice open air restaurant next to a lake, okay? And you say, what a beautiful day, what a warm day, right? And then in the winter, the same family sits inside a restaurant next to a hot fire, drinking hot cocoa and having nice meal, being warm inside the restaurant, when outside it was, let's say 0 degrees. Okay. It is the contextual field that helps us craft our experiences. Okay. Is the cold weather at 0 degrees or the warm weather at 40 degrees, does it care what you feel? No. And in the summer, when let's say you say, it is, 20 degrees in the night, and you say, oh, it's a cool day. For relative to summer, it's a cool day at 20 degrees Fahrenheit, as an example, instead of, let's say 40 degrees. Okay. So we are creating a contextual field of observable phenomena in the entire universe, and so that we can craft our experiences. Okay? The universe does not judge, does not care, is impartial, infinite field of phenomena or energy. Right? See, I'll give you an example. A person who is praying for rain, because his farm, it needs water, is praying for rain and he gets rain. Okay? A person is building a house, is praying for no rain so that he can build his house without any interruptions to his construction, or to his building of the building, or any damages to the building materials. You see, the rain cannot judge the person that is building a house, or the rain cannot judge a person who is praying for it for his farm to get water from the earth and the clouds and the sky, so that he can grow his crop. Okay? You choose your entire life with your perceptions and your beliefs and your actions. Okay? You are an infinite being, and you are timeless. Okay? You can have infinite lifetimes. Okay? Let us say in this life, you wanted to be a multi millionaire. Okay? And you believe the universe is worthy, and you are worthy, and you believe the universe will create exactly what you choose by your beliefs, thoughts, words, and actions that arise from that belief or state of being, and you create a multi-million-dollar life. Okay? In the next life, you can create a middle class life where you have limited, in terms of financial resources, but you can create a multi millionaire, of love, you know, infinite wealth of love with your family, with your kids, with your spouse, and so on. See, money or wealth is not the only measure of success. The measure of success is how aligned you are to your divine state of consciousness, out of which you can craft and create anything that you choose. Choosing is done with your intentions, with what you believe is possible for you. It is as simple as that. Okay? If you believe you're going to have a loving family, you can create that. If you believe you're going to have a loving spouse, you can create that. Okay? And the root of all relationships is first to remember who you are, and to help other person remember who they are. Okay? And to give each other the freedom and the love and support that is to express and experience who they are at higher and higher levels of consciousness. Okay? So I'm just giving an example, but you can be whoever you choose to be. Okay? In the next life, you can be a billionaire. In the following life, you can be a scientist, creating infinite possibilities of scientific discoveries. In the next life, you can be. So you see, you have been living thousands and thousands and thousands of lives, since the beginning of time. And if you don't experience something in this life, you can experience in the next one. If you don't experience the next one, you experience the next one. You are a time traveler. Okay? Every single person that is listening to this is an infinite being traveling through time and space, because you are the divinity and there is no time and space for the divine, which is you. Okay? You are beyond time and space. And even in your life, I can tell you that time is either, you can feel it is contracting or expanding, right? When you're having an amazing time with your family and your kids, you sometimes go through 3 hours like 3 minutes. You're having a beautiful time with your family and time flies. The same way, you're waiting for your meeting, or you're waiting for something important, waiting for an important package to be delivered or something like that, and you feel waiting for 3 hours felt like 3 days. See, time is contracting or expanding depending on how you are perceiving it. Okay? So you are an infinite being traveling through time and space through an infinite field of phenomena, which are positive and negative, in a sense that how you perceive it. Okay, the universe just creates the phenomena. A good day, a cold day, a hot day, a rainy day, a sunny day, it doesn't care, right? Do you think God cares what day it is? No, God just looks everything in a positive way. That is why God doesn't judge a bad person or a good person, right? Who are we to judge, right? We are part of the infinite. The infinite cannot judge itself. This removes a lot of guilt and shame and suffering in humanity. Once they realize that God doesn't judge them, they stop judging themselves. When you know the infinite is infinitely loving you, no matter what you are, no matter how you are, no matter who you think you are, you stop judging yourself and you start accepting yourself. And that's the beginning of transformation, of remembering who you are and recreating who you wish to be. Okay, so you have all possibilities available for you at all times, at all locations, at all places in the universe. You can choose any planet. You can choose any time on that planet. You can choose any location on that planet. You can choose any solar system in the universe. You can choose any part of the multiverse. You can choose any state of being, or in the physical cosmos, or the spiritual cosmos, or the universe multidimensional multiverse. It does not matter. All of these are tools of realities created by the infinite for us to play. It's kind of like, you can think like these are the garden of the gods, where we are all the gods created by our infinite creator. The infinite intelligence would already knows there's nothing else but itself. So it created these infinite universes from itself, so you can experience infinite possibilities and infinite dreams and desires. Okay? That is the purpose of all life. Okay? The process goes somewhere something like this: knowing, experiencing, and being. When you know, you can conceptually know what it is, but when you experience it, you completely understand it. You feel it. The whole purpose of the physical reality is to feel who you are in your body, in your mind, in your soul. Okay? To feel who you are. To feel is to materialize God in human form. The feeling is the language of the soul. Okay? Feeling is how your being is perceiving itself in your physical body. When you're feeling your oneness with divinity, you are feeling blissful, divine, loveful, joyful. Okay? So, so you are the infinite and you are the energy. You are the source of energy. And why that is why you cannot be destroyed, you cannot be hurt, you cannot not exist. Energy can change forms. You're a shapeshifter. You can change your form into a boy, into a man, a girl, into a woman, a born from a baby, and then go back and recycle your energy into a new life form. But you cannot be destroyed. This gives you perpetual life. This gives you peace. This gives you joy. This gives you absolute serenity that you are the infinite. You can never be destroyed. You can never be harmed. You will never feel the urge to hurt anybody else when you know you are the unharmable. Do you know why doesn't God does not harm or hurt or hit or scream at anybody? Because God doesn't need to. And so are you, because you are the God. You don't need to. You just choose to experience your magnificence in the absence of something that is not magnificence. That is the purpose of all life, right? You're choosing your magnificence when the contextual field of the physical reality is showing you something less than magnificence, right? That is the purpose of life. You know, when you see a person who does not have any money, you can choose to tap into your magnificence to give him some money or some food or whatever, right? You can choose to go into unmagnificence and say, oh, this is trash, right? It depends on who you think you are. So always choose magnificence. Always choose your love. The love is the foundational energy of the universe. It is what magnetizes particles to particles. And you are quite literally the love being of God. Okay? God created you with particle by particle with God's love for you. And God is in infinite love, is in infinite awe and infinite appreciation of each and every being on this planet, on every planet, on all in the entire cosmos. God is in awe with you. And when you are in awe with God, your entire life will change. You are the awesome gods that you choose to imagine and can imagine and then recreate it. Okay? Your imagination is the path where you can download an experience and recreate your experience who you really are. The infinite intelligence is one mind. The one mind is multidimensional. You can choose to tap into your own mind or God's mind. There's only one mind, but you can tap into that mind and download or experience infinite knowing. And from that knowing, you can create experiences. From that experiences, you can create feelings. So then You are manifesting God in your physical body. And this is the purpose of all life. God's ultimate goal or desire is for God to experience itself in all its magnificence. And for God to experience itself as magnificence, it is required for you to experience yourself as utter magnificence. And when all of us choose the utter magnificence that we are, the all of all that is choosing to experience magnificence of all that it really is. And then the God, which is the sum or the total experience of all life, all humanity, all sentient beings across entire cosmos and universe, experiences true magnificence. And this is the bliss and the gift and the divine glory and the reason for all life or in the physical reality. Okay? So be who you really are, tap into your infinite, be still and know that I am God. Okay? Just be still for a few moments in your day-to-day life and tap into the infinite conscious states, and you will experience magnificence and you will create your life in a magnificent way. Okay? So you have the power. You have the power to create or destroy. Okay? You have the power in your life. You have the power to create positive experiences or, to destroy positive experiences. You have the power to create negative experiences and you have the power to destroy negative experiences. You have the power. Okay? There is no limit. You have absolutely no limits. Within your power that God has given us, we can create infinite energy possibilities. You are empowered by God to recreate yourself, in any way you choose. Okay? You can completely build your life into a successful, loving, caring human being, or go in the opposite direction and experience hell by choosing lower states of frequencies or of fear, guilt, and suffering, and so on and so on. Okay? All of these are lower states which does not represent who God is. So when you ungod yourself or you think you are not loved by God and you doubt God, that is when you create all of these lower level of experiences. Okay? So choose highest level of vibration or frequency or consciousness, and from that choose your thinking, words and actions. Okay? You have to first choose your belief system. Then from that belief system or perception or thought process, you can create thoughts, action, words and actions from that. Okay? So state of being or feeling or consciousness frequency is the first step. From that conscious state, whether it's happy, sad, loving, caring, so on and so on, you choose your thoughts, you choose your words, you choose your actions. Then your alignment is done at a metaphysical, physical, mental states. You need to create harmony and unison and align your thought, word, and deed to your belief system. If there is misalignment, this universe does not create the experience that you choose. Okay? It is very important for you to align your conscious state with thought, word, and actions emanating from that state. Okay? If you choose to be a billionaire and you're helping billions of people, you cannot choose to act like a person who is not a billionaire. Let's say you want to be an entrepreneur and you want to help other people and build businesses, you cannot act, in an unentrepreneurial way. You cannot act. So you have to choose your mind or thoughts from that state of being a successful businessman or a successful entrepreneur who is building billions of dollars worth of business by helping people, create product or a service that they truly need or desire. Okay? Every minute of every day, you choose that state of consciousness of, let's say, a billionaire, and you would ask yourself this simple question: what would a billionaire do in this day to move in this direction of his vision? Okay? You can ask yourself, maybe in a simpler way, is if I were Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos or anybody that you think is a billionaire and a successful person that you think, just say, if I were this person, how would I spend my day? Would I spend my day, building people, loving people, helping people, serving people, or would I spend my day in all the negativity of doubts, fears, and so on, right? And then choose. You immediately will know what state of being your thought is coming from. So choose the highest level of state of being or feeling, who you are, and from that state, create your thoughts, words, and actions, and align everything to that one. Okay, and you cannot fail. God cannot fail. So you have no failure. Failure is a subjective phenomena, not an objective phenomena. The universe keeps creating and creating and creating infinite versions, and it doesn't. See, even if you think you're failing, it's not possible because you're creating experiences that don't desire. You're still in control. Okay? Even if you think you're not in control, you're in control. You're just putting trust in the energy called fear, okay, or doubt or lack. And your universe is still creating those for you. See, the universe is a magnificent, marvelous machine. It creates positive experiences and negative experiences. And even if you believe you're not creating any experiences, it'll let you believe it because it loves you unconditionally. Okay? So you are the infinite and you have access to all infinite energy, infinite mind, infinite soul, infinite possibilities, infinite experiences. There is nothing outside of you. You are all there is. In fact, there is no separation. Let me tell you the secret. In fact, there is no separation between you and the infinite. You are just a frequency. Okay? You're just a particular frequency in the sea of frequencies. Okay? If God is let's say, an ocean, a beautiful Pacific Ocean with waves, you are a wave. You have all the power of the ocean. You have all the same ingredients of that ocean. You are all the same attributes of the ocean, just a little bit smaller version of your divine self. Okay? And when you don't perceive yourself as a smaller version, you become the ocean. Okay? When you let's say you have a job situation and you say, I understand in this reality there is this job situation, but you say, I am the ocean. I can create wealth from any direction, anywhere. God cannot ungod itself. So I am the divine. When any situation arises, whether you lost money or you lost a loved one or a friend or whatever negative experiences, you say, I am the divine. I am infinite possibilities. I am infinite intelligence. And I am that I am. And I choose to recreate myself in a new way. I choose to recreate myself into a billionaire. Okay? Imagine this. to 20 or 30 years ago, Elon Musk applied to Netscape and he didn't get a job. Just imagine if he got a job and he didn't build all these, Tesla or SpaceX or any of these companies, right? Everything is happens for your highest good, right? Even the job that you didn't get, or the business that you failed, or or any other experience that you believe is negative, in the long term will serve as positive for you. Okay, I had so many experiences in my life that I considered were negative at that time are manifested themselves as positive experience for me. This is the same for most humanity and that are open to looking at life in a positive, infinitely, loving God's perspective. Okay, so stop choosing negative, stop being doubting the universe, and start opening up yourself to the infinite possibilities. Okay, so thank you. Today, this is the goal for me is to help you remember and recreate who you are. Every negative outcome can be turned into positive because there is no positive or negative. It's just a label that we are giving to a phenomena, just like the rain. So be who you really are, love who you really are, and slowly transform yourself by choosing higher and higher states of consciousness. Okay, thank you, and have a great day and a blessed life, and talk to you again soon. Take care.